My name is Dr. Oscar Diaz. I am the Associate Professor of Music / Trombone here at Texas A&M University, Kingsville. I guess you can say it began, of course, in 6th grade playing trombone. I wasn't the greatest beginner. I had to work hard to get something out. When I was in 7th grade, I remember getting last chair in region. I was the worst trombone player in the room. I'll never forget that. That was kind of a wake-up call. And so then the next year in 8th grade is when I practiced really hard and ended up getting first at all region. I always wanted music in my life. That's something that's always been instilled. My parents always say I never bought toys, I bought records. I had albums of music. I knew what I wanted to do. I didn't know exactly what I wanted to do. I think I wanted to be an educator, but I didn't know exactly where. I didn't know if I wanted to do college or I wanted to play, but I know I wanted to be some sort of teacher. And so that was pretty much the start of everything. College time came. And so I didn't know exactly where to go to school. Me being a Hispanic, my mom was real tight with me. She didn't want me to go anywhere. And I was like, well, we'll see what happens. I went to Kingsville audition, had a really good audition, and they wanted me to come to school here. All the directors were real nice. I noticed one thing that all the faculty were real close together, and the one thing that they cared about was their students. I know that I had a pretty full schedule throughout, having class sometimes at 8 a.m., going till 5 or 6, depending on the day. So between all those ensembles that I was in, all the classes that I took, the education, all the academics, all the professors, just like when I was in high school, they all had a little bit of piece to teach me, to make me a complete musician. Dr. Hageman was the director of Jazz Band 1 and the Symphonic Band, and trombone professor and the chair. He basically did everything. Basically, he did four professors' jobs, is what he did. One of the things he taught me early on, that if you focus on your students, then your job or career will just take care of itself. But I know that the core values of this department hasn't changed since I've been in school here. There's been different faculty changes here and now, but I mean, when the boss sets the core values, it's not going to change. To kind of experience these things with students, like I'll give you an example. I went to Spain last year. That was a pretty good high for the students and myself. I'd never been to Spain, and I know they hadn't. So it was just one of those things. We got to experience all these different things, especially musical things that they'd never heard before.
Now that I get to teach here, it's kind of a blessing to me. I got to see both sides, being a student and then being a faculty member, and trying to really, really contribute to these students the way that the faculty contributed their time and their expertise to me.
it all started when I was younger, but the professional part of my career started when I was here. That's how I see it. And just doing all these things, being part of the marching band, those were some great memories.
When we go off and play at Pigskin, the rush you'd get from this huge crowd. And I mean, you hear that, and you kind of hear the band just kind of yell on the field to each other, like, "All right," and the crowd's into it, and then boom, the show begins. We finish, and it's just a really exciting, powerful show. The crowd's on their feet; they love it. Things, and I know that if I would not have gone to school there, my life would probably be completely different right now.
And I know the majority of students, a lot of them they go back to the valley to teach. And I think I'm correct, but this last year, when a lot of the state marching contests, there were a lot of TAMUK alums in those bands, either head directors or assistants. They had a huge part in being in that, and that's always takes us a lot of pride.
Here's to us, the ones who got on the stage that completed our degree to start our career, the career that plants a positive seed in others, the seed that instills a sense of rightness for the future that we're so unsure about. Here's to music that predicted our personality that defines who we are today, our stage, our career, our life.